for about 400 metre times, joined by also Rachel McCann, who competed in Paris. She also runs 53.60, which is now the fourth fastest time on the list, I believe.
Yeah.
As you're in there with some great company, and obviously you'll be looking to even improve in that time. So tell us about why 400 metres. I know track and field athletes, when you're younger, you probably get to test a lot of different events.
Yeah, so I joined the North Down sprinting group just before I started secondary school, and I started 1s and 2s, and it was kind of a natural, forced almost progression up to 3s that I just wasn't fast enough. I needed more distance every single time. I needed a little bit extra speed and distance to get the next person, so I moved up to 3s as they became like a thing in my age group, and then up to 4s.
And it's very repetitive running. It's not like other sports, you're doing the same thing day in, day out. It's very hard to, because you're just hitting them intervals. It's a lot of training, a lot of the same type of training.
Yeah, I guess the good thing with 4s is there's so many different aspects. So I do like pure speed work, speed endurance, lactic sessions and endurance. Like they are different. Like it is a lot of running, but it is different running.
Is there any, like, as you're getting older, is there any sort of, you thinking maybe, could I even go even up to 800, or is 400 your thing and you're thinking 400 only, that's me?
I did think about moving up to 8s, but this season went so well for me. Like the previous season was a bit of a mess that I just was injured constantly. I was like, maybe I should try something new and move up to 8s, but this season just things clicked, and I know there's so much more improvement I can make. And then having the relays there too, like there's more opportunities with 4s to kind of go to that elite level.
And that moment, waiting to be selected, obviously the greatest moment we've had so far is going to Paris as part of the team for the Olympics. You had to wait quite a while to know you were going. You didn't know, so you were probably one of the last athletes to know that you're on the plane to Paris.
Yes.
So tell us about the selection process and the waiting game to sort of go.
Yeah, so we qualified. I was there when we qualified in the Bahamas with the women and the mixed 4x4 team back in the start of May. But then you can't be selected based on that team. It comes down to like the nationals, which was in June. So that's where I ran my PB and came second. So I knew I was with an outside shot of getting selected, but there was a lot of girls.
There's always that chance.
Me. Yeah.
You wanted to have it confirmed, and then you can start celebrating.
Yeah.
You want to celebrate too, right?
Exactly.
But growing up in your journey in sport, you know, was there any sort of role models that made you pick athletics or made you really inspire you to keep going at your sport?
Like I loved watching the athletics on the TV, like Jess Ennis-Hill winning gold, and the London 2012 was obviously quite a big, like impactful games. And then now I'm kind of seeing people my own age get up to that level, like Keely Hodgkinson. Like I've seen her compete since I was under 18 at the Europeans. And then others like Femke Ball, they're quite inspiring. And then at an Irish level too, like Sophie Becker, Charlene Maudsley, Rashida, all of them compete at such high level.
And are you a rugby fan? Do you go to Kingspan, or are you a big rugby fan?
I haven't been to Kingspan yet. I did go back in 2013 when
Did you ever play
Sullivan.
rugby?
I did.
You did?
Briefly.
There you
very
go.
briefly.
You can help Paige with her running techniques, and you can help her with her rugby. So there's a combination there.